three and a half, something like that. All right, one more second. The crowd's getting beyond us, man. Gotta put a gimbal away. Here we go. We'll get it back on the gimbal later. And now I gotta run all the way to the front. Okay. Here we go. It's gonna get shaky. We got cops in the back here. Okay, guys. Here we go. Running. Oh. Try and get a good shot of the protesters from the back to City Hall. Here we go. Yeah. Excuse me, guys.
Black lives matter. We just walked halfway across the city. Okay? We're walking south.
Free!
They should. They're all over.
Hey, you guys good?
We are good.
Yeah.
We are good. Let's
It's been a while since the march really took on its own life. RefuseFascism's actually back that way. Just kind of outside of the narrative now. The march is kind of doing its own thing. I don't know if we're heading back towards the national park yet, or the mall, I mean.
This is no peace. It's also Black Lives. It's also Black Lives Streets.
Well, the evening's gotten a little chaotic, so we've been peaceful for 3 months. Let's try and keep it that way, but we'll see. I assure you, nobody is here being paid. You could tell the protest has gotten a little off the rails because there's no cops in the front anymore. They're trying to keep up with whatever the protesters are deciding is the next direction to go. us prove it. No justice! No justice! No justice! No peace! Black Lives Matter! We circled around on the City Hall. I am not familiar with the city streets. So. I'm going to try and get up further to the front. Woo. All right, we're going this way. Oh, there. Ooh, ooh, doo, doo, doo. There we go.
Let's wait. We got that.
We gotta regroup.
Shut bridges down. Y'all got bridges? We can shut bridges down. Like, I'm serious. I mean, y'all want to shut down the bridges? Look at
As I said, a little bit of chaos.
Look at you, bitch! You finish it! I love you. I got you here. It's just a little face.
Oop, okay. If the comments are messed up or what?
Sparklers in the park!
Sparklers in the park, everybody! We don't want to be taking the police to the encampment. So please do not go to the encampment. That's not what
Market and third or something. So yeah, way back.
Sparklers out! Sparklers out!
Sparklers in the park!
I was here. Yes,
You standing under the love sign.
Hopefully they're not going towards the encampment.
We're gonna stop here. Stop walking, please. It's okay. It's okay.
Regroup!
It'll be safer if they're in bigger numbers. But if they if they want to go somewhere, that's okay. That's okay. We hope that they don't go to the
It's all right, we all together.
We'll just bring police there. But I'm not sure what their plans are.
These guys are going to get in trouble.
People are running out telling to come back. We're gonna put our sponsors up. I'm looking for a lighter.
Regroup! Love Park!
I want to let everybody know, in case they don't know. Monday, 5 p.m. Monday, 5 p.m.
I'm going to go follow them because I gotta stick with that kind of stuff.
Stop
Stay safe, guys.
and fascism and for humanity. 5 p.m. Monday.
Well, you see there's a divide in the group. Ah, they're coming back. Yay, they're coming back.
Will never be divided. The people united 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 will never be divided.
Okay, regrouping. That's awesome. I was a little worried there. Sorry for the quality, guys. The camera gets a little blurry in the dark, apparently. I'm trying to find the group. Trying to find the group.
Trump was in town today, but we weren't in the streets just because he was in the city. We're in the streets because what he poses isn't just more of the same. It isn't even just really, really bad. We're talking about fascism. We're talking about genocide. And all of us on the side of humanity, you're all right, will not allow that to happen.
Start handing them out.
Put it down if you need.
Hand them out.
Put it down if you need. Okay, you gotta go around. We're gonna put our fists up with our lights, and we're gonna take a pledge. Because we need to grow in our numbers, in our unity, and in our determination. Because what we face is unprecedented. And it can't be the same old thing. We gotta work with people we don't like. We gotta work with people we never met. We gotta come together to oust them. So we're gonna do a pledge. We pledge! We pledge! We pledge! We pledge! That we will not stand aside! That we will not stand aside! While there is still a chance! While there is still a chance! To stop a regime! To stop a regime! That imperils humanity! That imperils humanity! And the planet itself! And the planet itself! We will stay in the streets! We will stay in the streets! We will bring forward the millions! We will bring forward the millions! And we will not stop! And we will not stop! We will not stop! We will not stop! Until this demand is won! Until this demand is won! Trump hands out now! 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 Right now! Right now! Right now! Right now! Right the fuck now! Right the fuck now! Right the fuck now! Right the fuck now! We're gonna go forward, y'all. We're gonna close out for tonight. But we need to be doing this week after week. We need to be doing this day after day. And all sorts of things need to be popping off. Okay? There's gotta be multiple marches. There's gotta be people doing their own thing. There's gotta be DJs doing concerts to drive out this regime. There's gotta be spoken poetry out there.
We have to keep marching or we will get kettled. Let's go! Let's put the vigilance in the street as long as we're out of the park. We're not getting kettled in Rose Park. This is not happening. But look, people should, if people do want to go to the encampment, people should do that, but they should not march there together so that they just bring the cops to the encampment. Okay? But we do want people to leave here together. We do want people to leave here together, not just because we want you all to be friends, but because we want you all to be safe. We are facing fascism, and that means we're facing cops, that means we're facing Proud Boys, that means we're facing very serious consequences.
Please do not go to the camp. I'm going to say it again. That is bringing police to vulnerable people. Don't do it.
We said it a few times, both say it again through the megaphone too. Do not march to the encampment because you are just bringing cops to the encampment. This is an open place. All right. So the 21st. The 21st. The Art Museum, 5 p.m. And if you don't follow Refuse Fascism yet, Refuse Fascism on Instagram at Refuse Fascism Philly for all the local stuff. I mean, this one is ours.
I got it from somebody else. No, I got it from a guy.
When Trump comes to Philly, we show him what love is. When Trump comes to Philly, we show him what love is.
Does anyone have the best word? Yo, she need a backwood. Help her.
Yo, somebody give me a backwood, I'll pay for it. Yo, we got $1 for a backwood. I got $5, fuck all that. Where the news at? Yo, we about to be on this.
I got a man. We need a fucking backwood. You cannot follow our protest and tell us what the fuck to do? Then come over here. If not, have a good night. Okay, here we go.
That's the point. It's been 3 months peaceful.
We're not trying to be violent, bro. No one's trying to be violent.
Good.
It's a non-violent protest, but we ain't not peaceful.
He just said soft. What does that mean? We are peaceful protesting.
We shut shit down. Who shut shit down? We shut shit down. We shut shit down. We do not burn cars. We do not beat people up. We do not shoot people. We fucking shut shit down. Whose streets are fucking streets?
Leave the fucking encampments alone.
Fuck the police.
Where you gotta go? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? We're safe here. We are fine here.
Why are they going?
All right, guys. I gotta follow the assholes.
Rob, where you at?
Hold on. I want to see what they're saying.
You guys aren't shooting out against what you guys are shooting out against what they do. The ones that were shooting us. Hey man, you shot up. That's not the point. That's not the point. If you want to teach us, I need to listen to this. I want you to listen. You want Jesus? I'm signed up. All right. Can you listen to me? Hold on, wait. I'm teacher. Can you listen to me now?
Why did I teach you?
We're here in Chatham on the group that they're going to.
What did you put that badge on? What did you put that badge on?
To help people.
Sounds like you're just trying to find the good.
I just said to help people.
And I did it for money. Good job.
I just said to help people.
So, What about the ones, and I'm saying it again because it means something. Some dude just came at all of us as a whole tonight. What, that dude that just yelled at me? No.
Well, that's not a hole then.
Who came here? So, when we were at the protest down there, protesters came at us about, where should have gone? Idiots.
Ooh, come on.
Some over-religious bigot came at us, start saying, what is it, race?
I know exactly what you're talking about. They typically go to Phillies games, Eagles games. Their whole objective is for somebody to go up there and hit them, so they can essentially sue whoever. Whether or not they actually believe it or not, they're out for anybody. They don't care if you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, any of that.
These guys in the street.
We're here to protect you, to be here. And maybe people don't like what you do. You're here to protect us, your backs would be to us. Wherever you're facing, that's who you're against. No. Was anyone locked up here tonight? No. Was anyone locked up here tonight? Everyone just basically had a megaphone and basically got to say whatever they wanted to. I'm not the one guy shouting in our face.
Let's keep on watching.
Here for a check, here to help people, here to help people, here to help people.
Why do you guys? Use a lot of things. You guys wear that badge every day. You're the same guy. You don't say anything.
Guys, we got to roll out. Sir, we appreciate the conversation. We have the orders. We have to resist it. Okay? So I appreciate you talking to us like that. All right, guys? Everybody have a good night. Peace.
We know, guys. Be careful.
We can't just stand here. We need to move.
Let's go to the incumbent. You're dangerous people.
The mask is already. The mask is hard to tell. I'm sticking to it until these disperse.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Were you here the whole time?
I got here like 5 p.m. There's like a few dozen, like including whatever Palooza thing, stupid whatever music there was.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Yeah. I think they were having that event at the same time Trump came, and then the Trump supporters were like, "This is our people. We're going to be on this side." And they had the fence, and then the entire. Did you catch when it started to go a little bit of chaos?
Not really. I got here at 7:30.
Okay, yeah. Well, when we were marching, and we went past City Hall, we turned away from City Hall, and then people started getting ahead of the sign and going their own directions and stuff, and we eventually came back to City Hall after going like through all the different city streets and stuff like that. And then we decided we're going to get over to Love Park, but it's really just like a few people that are leading the group, and the group just kind of follows, and then everyone's in a big march towards wherever somebody decides they want to go.
So by chaos, you mean you weren't sure which way everybody was going to go?
Right, the chaos being, like here it's peaceful. For now, just everything that we've seen, peaceful. So when we're talking about chaos, it's just the fact that there's no organization anymore. It's just people butting heads over what they want to do. And there's these people who want to be in the streets, they want to march, they want to go for however long into the night. They're losing their numbers, and Refuse Fascism's like, we're finishing our night. We don't want to like get caught up in all of this crap, because these guys are already starting to ruin that event. This is organized, this is doing right. I have no clue. So, I mean, they're probably the type who is just like, we want to be in the streets, fuck the police, take power. But they're also like, I think that they're basing their decisions on what they've seen in other cities where the cops corral protesters, and we were all packed up in Love Park and they were getting antsy. And I was like, no, it's been peaceful. Everything's fine.
They were doing that.
Yeah.
They were trapping people
3 months ago, right?
Alright. If you need to get a closer angle, don't let me stop you.
Oh, no. I'm just being on the side, letting things play out, and I'll see how this goes. This is the first time I've been here for something that's gotten a little bit on its, like, having a mind of its own. People butting heads and stuff like this.
Organizer for Camp Benny, I've been here since day one. I just spent 3 days here living in his head. For homelessness. We are not going for JPD. We're not. We're not. And if you want to go to JPD, march by your motherfucking self. But you will not be marching the Parkway tonight. At all. At the end of the day, if you wanted to go to JPD, you should have been there on their first eviction notice. You're on their 9th. They can be evicted any day now. We're going to march with JPD in our spirits, and we're going to send them our loving energy. But we're not going to disturb them. We're not going to give the cops the reason to fuck with them. We're not. Not on my fucking watch.
Yeah.
And if anyone doesn't like it, come and see me.
Yeah.
But
Say it.
Going to JPD. If you want to go to JPD, go there to volunteer. Go there to help clean up. Go there to show love and support during the daytime. Go to Camp Petty. Donate to the PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. But we will not cause the destruction. They are already fighting their own personal demons. So let's fucking march.
Yes. Lead the way. Lead the way. Yes.
No justice!
No peace!
No racist!
Police!
No justice!
No peace!
No racist!
Police!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Fuck the police, don't justice.
Watch behind!
They're coming! Cars are coming! Watch out for cars!
Now you're participating in a protest. I yell. Now you're a protester. No peace! Police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
Read a sign.
They're going on the highway. They're gonna get fucked up. Oh, jeez.
Last time we got on the highway, we got tear gas.
Well, that wasn't the last time.
Last time we got on the highway.
No. We got on the highway. It was good. Like
Fuck is she
a month or two ago.
She gonna get people killed. That's
Yeah.
what she gonna do.
Seriously.
I'm not getting on that fucking highway. I'm stopping here. If you go down this street, you're gonna get hurt. These curs do not care.
Thanks for trying.
Maybe you should have passed it to
I mean, at this point, I think it's just them getting out of their system. Trying to be safe. These guys aren't being very smart about it.
Y'all are good, y'all are good.
Have a good one. Watch your back! Watch your back! You're going down a one-way on the wrong direction!
Please watch your backs, everybody!
Get to the other side! You walk against traffic! Jesus fuckers. Oh my god. These guys are gonna get hurt. I am.
Get the fuck out of there! Do not get stuck on the freeway! Please get out! Please get off the freeway! Please, for your own safety! Please get out! For your own safety, get out! People want you in! Please come back!
Go around.
Please come back! Please come back for your own safety! Our police want you on the freeway! Please come back! Please come back for your own safety! This is not fun! Let's do stop 12! This is for our safety! Stop 12! At the end of the day! Thank you, lovely people!
We're taking down Broad Street.
We're taking it down Broad Street! Let's go!
Thanks, guys. Just so we're clear, it's 9:20 p.m. I got off of work at 3 p.m. I have a job. These guys, I don't know, it's mixed. Well, to be completely honest, my contract's up in 2 weeks, and I have to find another job. So yeah, for now. Fuck COVID and fuck Trump. Fucking depression. Fuck you too. Keep calling me a commie. You look like an idiot.
You guys, they have police buses ahead of us! There are police buses ahead of us! Fuck 12, bitch!
These idiots are going to get themselves arrested for no good reason. This is what happens when you try and take over a march that was well organized. Should end. It's well beyond the time that it originally started and intended to end. If all lives matter, help us prove it. That's how you do it. Okay.
Every other city and country around the world. Remember that. Our illegal generation Z, that's going to be the same. Number 12. Our parents and ancestors have always said yes, sir, and no answer. We've always said no to the air. Now here come walk on me like a pussy ball down the hill. And we both go here, motherfucker. Some Trump supporters look at me like, yeah, bitch, you lost. But these kids from 21st County, they're all always going to win. Fuck the big off now. And I'm going to keep on marching. And y'all better be at the voting booth. Bring your friends. Bring your girlfriends. Bring your boyfriends. Bring your parents. Bring the trash niggas on your block. Bring your co-workers. If you go to church, wherever you fellowship, if you're atheist, bring your atheist friend. I love everybody. There's no shame. But fuck 12. Okay. If you ever want to think that, go to MJD. Go to MJD. But we will not disrupt and disturb what they're going through. So there's not just Bible notice of eviction. In any bit of time. Probably can't that. You'll see me. Probably just a week, but you'll see me. You feel me? You don't have to sit here and clean out. You don't have to sit here and answer rules. It may sit here and have somebody. Just be there. Even if you're solid. That just shows. I see you. I hear you. I support you. I know what you're going through is fucked up. That's what they need right now. If you get the donations, do that. Follow Philly House down. Follow the Twitter. Follow Freedom Joy. Follow all that shit. Follow me. Follow everyone. Grab someone's number. Grab your comrade's number. Your social media. Someone next to you. Make sure they can help things. Help them that. Make sure you text me when you can help things. Make sure you DM me when you can help things. Because even though we not here.
Well, actually, the march started at 8. The protest was over about 9, maybe? Something like that, 8:30. We officially ended in the the Love Park, the RefuseFascism group organized. But it got a little chaos, and this is the final little group that broke away from them, trying to get their energy out. Protest started at about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here. Trump was, I think, supposed to have the Townhall at 5 p.m. And I got to the protest about 5 p.m. That's when the live stream started. Well, we had about 1,000 something plus people. This is a protest. You can have 100,000 people, you can have 5 people. Doesn't matter, man. It's still a protest.
It's about our governor. It's about people that are in Congress. We have to vote all the motherfuckers out.
I'm not officially a part of RefuseFascism. I'm just a freelance videographer, essentially. I am part of the Black Lives Matter protesters group. I do come out to the protests. I feel it important to document and record all of this, get it up on the national stage of all the other protests for Black Lives Matter and such, and anti-fascism and stuff. But this is not part of the RefuseFascism.
Your colleagues, and with the vision that y'all put a drink for Friday and Saturday night, dismantle that racism. Because if you don't, it's just performative. You're just here to say you did it. You're just here to talk back to someone's face like mine. While I'm arguing your ass. Did you do the work? Did you do the work? Because I'm black and I'm tired.
How can you be anti-fascist and be fascist at the same time? That's stupid.
To this day, to this time, to this hour, we're all tired. And if they can't deal with the fact that you're anti-racist, anti-fascist, anti-homophobic, fuck them. I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your sister, aunt, uncle, best friend that you went to elementary school, fuck them. They don't see the bigger picture, fuck them. Because it came down to that time.
Right now, I'm more media. I'm part of the movement and stuff like that. I support it, but I'm documenting this just because this is what's happening in Philadelphia right now, right?
Woman should be wearing to make America great again. There's no reason why a woman should be wearing to make America great again and half. There's no reason why anyone should be. But that's besides the point.
I think they identify as women.
Be the change that you want to see. Now, even if your friends laugh at you, even if you got to do it by yourself, build for your future, your kids' future, your neighborhood. The black people, they will have money to wipe us out at any given day, waiting for the right ticket at the right time, in the right house, at the right stop to take us out of here. Don't y'all ever put fucking in that. I thank y'all.
Everybody please make all safe things. Like take information, like have a good night, everybody.
Sorry, I'm out recording a protest. Is that white Jesus? It's Philadelphia Jesus. Excuse me. So many racist fuckers in my comments today. Jesus. I'm atheist. Fuck you. Thanks for coming out, man. It was great.
I saw a picture of Brian. Is he not still gay? Is he not still gay? The battle's not with flesh. It's a battle. As long as you know in your heart. It's your heart. Your heart. We're all made in the image of God. That's what the book of Genesis says. What's in your heart? God said, let us make man. What's in your heart? We are all expressions of the highest power. You're his daughter. You're the daughter of King Jesus. Everybody, have a good night. Stay safe. Pray. Pray up. Pray up. Battle is not with flesh and blood. It's battle. Miss Mary's my mother. Mary's my mother. My stepfather said,
Oh, the Trumpers are in my comments tonight. You guys are in a cult, you know that, right? And that's pretty much the end of it. You guys need to stop watching Fox News and Ben Shapiro. We have hundreds of protests, no, thousands of protests all across the nation, organized locally, not even nationally, localized organization. Millions of people show up. For what? A statement. Not an organization or anything like that. A statement. Black lives matter. Get that in your fucking head. You guys want to talk about all lives matter? If all lives matter, why the fuck aren't you protesting the deaths of those people? If all lives matter, why aren't you outraged by senseless violence and death by cops? I'm not even reading half your comments. Thank you for giving my live stream attention. You put comments, views, all that kind of stuff. It's great. I love it. Give me the attention. It's great. It's great. I don't care about the attention. It's the fact that you're getting my platform out to other people. Thank you. What's the saying? Any publicity is good publicity? Something like that? I mean, Philadelphia has been peaceful for 3 months. But you don't hear about that, do you? You hear about the one time that they rioted and looted, right? This was peaceful. It got a little chaotic and stupid, but it was peaceful. You're misinterpreting violence with inconvenience. Ugh. Yeah, it got a bit chaotic at the end here. About 8:30, 9 o'clock or something like that. The people that were part of the protest tried to take lead of the protest. They split the group, did their own thing. RefuseFascism, who organized the event in the first place, they were able to get things regrouped a little bit. They ended their event, and then whoever was left over for the protest, march, and stuff like that, those guys, I wasn't really trying to associate with as much. I was just recording as a protester, but also as a journalist, just to get content on there, cover that sort of stuff. You don't always see video of that sort of thing happening, but it's also the fact that you could see from all the live stream that I had that they clearly did their own thing. They weren't part of the original event, and if something happens, then I have proof of that, right? Proof that there was an event that was organized and then people went their separate ways. Big nose? Oh, because I have a mask, you think it's big? It's not that big. Yeah, I do have a jab. The economy is fucked up and I'm about to lose it, but I do have a job right now. I can do extracurricular work. This is at a cost to me hobby that I do because I feel that it's important.
Why do you call them squares if they're round?
Have a good night, guys. What economy? You Trumpers are hilarious. I'm a freelance videographer who does videos, live streams of the events from beginning to end. That's it. You guys are hilarious. I'm not a Democrat, by the way. You guys are a part of a cult. You know that, right? I'm settling for Biden. I was a Bernie Sanders supporter. Well, thank you to the end of the stream. I'm about to head home. I gotta take the train over to my car. Well, let's see where to start. I pretty much follow Bernie Sanders' platform pretty strongly. I don't think there's very much from Bernie Sanders' platform that I don't agree with. I align politically very strongly with him. And that's not because I'm just like, whatever he is, I am. If he said something I didn't like, I'd start backing away from him. But he speaks the truth. He speaks really good.
What's up, baby? I thought you had a fiddle.
No, yeah, fuck Donald Trump!
I got man before. And guess what? They ain't even touched me. Here you go. I got you.
You guys are hilarious. I'm not even like ending the stream just because you're so hilarious. Just chilling out, watching you guys comment all your cognitive dissonance, right? Go ahead, laugh at me. You're still watching, you're commenting. Hope you follow. But I'm gonna block whoever is all the bullshit in the comments later. Rob me on live stream? Okay. I'm sorry, whoever actually wants to have a serious conversation, there's so much garbage in the comments that I can't always catch what you're saying. And that's just because I have Streamlabs on my phone streaming out the restream that goes to YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. So if I try and go into the actual comments, try and block people, yeah. I got some supporters in the group here commenting. Got a little combative communication going on in the comments, right? One side and the other. Yeah, serious. The facts are racist. Like I said, I'm having a hard time even catching up with all the comments. No, I'll leave the mask on. That's true. Very few cities are red. But I don't like the whole duopoly Republican versus Democrat narrative. It's ridiculous. I believe actually that we do need a new party to represent the people, and if the elites want to have their party, they can consolidate into the Democrats, I guess, or something like that. Return back to their roots of conservatism, like they right now they're neoconservative, neoliberal bullshit. But yeah, I do believe that we need a new party. I believe that a third party is not viable until we start moving towards ranked choice voting, because first past the post voting that we have right now only results in a duopoly. Yeah, you like the hat? Yeah, I'm not a supporter of Joe Jorgensen. That's just that's just free marketism without the actual benefits of any proper regulations that actually benefit everybody. Say whatever the fuck you want, but it's not true. So is Trump. I'm not part of Antifa. I'm anti-fascist. Fuck fascism. Fuck Trump. But I'm not a part of Antifa. Why do you want me to show my face? Fuck off, dude. Who's the bigger loser? Somebody who is live streaming and just engaging with his people, or the person who's spending all of his time just sitting on a computer or a phone commenting on somebody in opposition out of no point?
Yeah.
You're not making any points that you're just wasting your time. No, I'm actually very much anti-fascist. Your cognitive dissonance is showing again. I could do with some tacos, yeah. Well, if you're making 100K, good for you. I make about half of that. I'm about to lose my job because of the economy. Thanks, Trump. I don't particularly follow the Marxist ideology, but I'm not. I haven't read too much into it to be able to say that I'm part of it. I had a couple excerpts and stuff like that about it. It seems whatever. How am I fascist? Do you even understand what fascist means? I literally just yesterday created a sign that said 14 signs of fascism. Trump checks all of them. I've never had hothead burritos. Personally, I do love Chipotle. Black Lives Matter is not a fascist movement, you dumbass. I guess if you don't understand what fascism is, you can just call anything fascism and feel like it's true. Trump is literally a fascist, and you're trying to call the people that he's sicking the feds on fascists. You see the irony in that? PFL? PJL? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Well, say racist shit and I'm gonna call you a racist. Well, are you asking what I think about Republican politicians or Republican voters? Because there's a huge difference between the two. Well, as far as the politicians go, I think a small percentage of the politicians got into politics out of their ideology. But that seems like a small group. There's a specific group of Republican politicians that I believe just outright corrupt. They take advantage of their ignorant voters to consistently stay in power. They only serve the people who give them money. Like Mitch McConnell, he's a great example. He's a horrible, horrible Republican. Like, if anybody wants to actually identify as Republican and then say Mitch McConnell's a good guy, you don't know Mitch McConnell. He's an asshole. I'm kind of filtering out myself right now. Dude, whatever you got going on up here, like, are you on drugs? Jesus, man. There are absolutely dozens and dozens of horrible Democrats. They're pretty corrupt too. I mean, the one thing that they go for is that they come off as liberal to be able to get their position in the blue areas, and then they just work with the Republicans, or they work against the Republicans, and then they get neoliberal policies passed. Yeah, Hillary Clinton was a horrible Democrat. It's not as surprising as it should be that she lost to Trump. I voted Green just because I was hoping for a different party to win, but I knew then and I knew now it's not like the Green Party was going to win. But now it's like, okay, I have to vote against Donald Trump very deliberately, because I know that if he has another second term, it's just super downhill from there. That's why we're out here protesting. You have any proof for any of the claims that you're making, dude? Yeah, I would have preferred somebody like Tulsi Gabbard if we're trying to play identity politics like that. But I don't really care for that too. I'm much more of a policy person. I don't have a lot of opinion about her. I know that there's not much of a good narrative around her. I heard that she's pretty much just what was it? I think she was an attorney general or something like that. A lot of people associate her with cops, and Biden picking Kamala apparently came off as very tone deaf towards the Black Lives Matter movement, which I agree. It does pretty much come off like that. I mean, the, like, Black Lives, then Well, when one person is a fascist and the other person is neoliberal status quo bullshit, I have to vote against the fascist. I don't want the country to turn into fucking Nazi Germany. Trump's right there up with the Epstein crowd. You haven't seen the pictures of him hanging out with Epstein in like multiple different parties and shit? Okay. Oh, you guys want to talk about this so much? I can't see your comments anymore, so I'm just going to pull up the list that I saved. Since I had to bring it up earlier. Let's see. Yep. So, 14 signs of fascism. And I worded these a little bit more towards the United States situation, just to be a little bit more appropriate for the Donald Trump situation. But yeah, this was in alignment with the 14 signs of fascism that was, I don't know if it was in a book or something like that. I don't recall that, but I got it from an article. So, blind nationalism, not patriotism, nationalism, because patriotism is going out to events that support the troops and stuff like that. Willing to take higher taxes to better the community and stuff. Blind nationalism is when you say America is great, but you fail to recognize the fact that America is failing in so many areas. Let's see, disregard for human rights. They have immigrants in cages right now, and there was just an article that came up about many of the women in these internment camps, or these concentration camps, or whatever you want to call them. They were given hysterectomies, not being properly informed of what the surgery was going to be, or being told that they have a problem, and that they have to have the hysterectomy. That's some fascist shit. Yeah. Mass media propaganda, Fox News propaganda channel. It's pretty much working with the Republicans, literally just to promote their platform. And if you don't believe me, why the fuck is a Fox News journalist literally going to a Trump rally and supporting Trump? Their propaganda channel. Rampant sexism. I think that just speaks for itself. Excuse me. Disdain for intellectuals. Again, like you call colleges breeding grounds for a liberal agenda, but what, the colleges are teaching science and individuality, and that's a problem? Okay. Suppression of labor powers. Yeah. Republican Party does not like unions. Whatever you say, they do not like unions. I think the only union that they're super cool with is probably the police union. Obsession with national security. I think that's pretty much a given with the military situation. I mean, he did increase the military budget on average about $30 to $40 billion per year. And we increased by, I think, 120 billion or something like that since the 600 billion that it was. So it's over 700 billion now in military spending. When we spend more funding on the military than the next however many countries, and most, if not all of those countries are our allies. Why the fuck are we doing this? It's the military-industrial complex. They thrive off of war. So, okay. Let's see. Unity against domestic enemies. So when they had Black Lives Matter movements and a person dies unjustly to a cop on video from beginning to end, and people are fucking outraged throughout the entire nation, and you don't have a Black Lives Matter organization, you have a Black Lives Matter movement, you have people coming out to show up to say that they think that this is wrong, that this person, this cop just violated this person's human and American rights, right? And by killing them unjustly. And what do? You deem the people who are the outliers in this situation, because like the article says, 93% of the protests have been peaceful. And in Philadelphia, for example, there have been more than 3 months of peaceful protests. But if you want to talk about protests in Philadelphia, immediately the right is going to be starting to talk about the rioting and looting that happened 3 months ago. It's been fine here since. We've been working with the cops. We've been organizing with the cops. The cops escort our protests. The point is that the system is racist. The people in the system are racist. There are cops who form gangs in their departments and go out and harass people. And higher ups within the police departments, if they are racist, they're going to tell people to go out to black neighborhoods, target black individuals just based off of a very vague description, and tell them, go get a quota of arrests, of tickets, of citations, and get the money for the department, right? Let's see, but okay, I trailed off there. So you have protests around the nation. They start to get a little organized. There are events where people are rioting and looting. Completely understand that that's not good. Don't agree with that, but it happens. It happens because people are fucking fed up. This happens, and you come out as, or Donald Trump comes out as Antifa is a terrorist organization. Okay, so you're defining a group that you disagree with. There is no organization to the Antifa people. They just say, oh, I like what these people are doing, I'm going to do that too. There's very few of these people. They go around doing stupid shit. And you label them as a terrorist organization, but they're not an organization. So you essentially turn anybody who has dissenting ideologies and people protesting and stuff for a cause as your enemy of the state. And then all of a sudden you corral all of your loyal Republican people, Trumpers, to come out and start harassing protesters that are not Antifa, that are not being violent, and shit gets fucked up. Okay, so let's see. Obsession with crime and punishment. We went into a lot of discussion about crime and punishment to a degree. Rampant cronyism and corruption. You know how many people in the Trump administration have been convicted of a crime, convicted of a felony, but not Trump, right? But all of his people he hires. So it's either he knew and he's also fucked up, or he didn't know and he's just dumb. He's just an asshole who hires people he doesn't actually do proper background checks on and stuff, right? Okay, let's see. I'm just not even going to go into the whole Republican, Democrat corruption and all that shit. They're both fucked up. Protection of corporate power. So you see Trump literally demonstrating or promoting Goya on his desk as people are protesting throughout the city, or throughout the country. Exploitation of religion. So you know how Trump told his federal goons to go out, tear gas peaceful protesters in front of the White House, to clear a path to go to the church across the street to hold up a Bible upside down. He's exploiting religion as a means of being able to get people to like him. He's not religious. He's just exploiting people, and their blind advocacy for whoever says that they're a Christian or whatever. Domestic military supremacy. So that's pretty much the National Guard and the CBP going into cities and forcing their power around. It's actually the cities, some of them request the National Guard to come in, and with the National Guard, it depends on the city that you're talking about. Every city is different. Every place is different in general. Much of the police in some of these cities are highly militarized by the position. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that the stream's still going. I do kind of look like a Jar Jar Binks. Now I'm just being really amused by all the comments that are going through here. This is ridiculous. Yeah, just because a percentage of the police are former military does not mean that you give them armored vehicles and riot gear in a situation that they're never going to actually need it. You do know that the law, or whatever the bill that allowed for the police to take surplus military equipment and buy it at cheap prices, they have, in some places at least, they have a period of time in which they use it or lose it. So literally any opportunity that they get to use this military equipment, like they go out and they see a protest or something like that, it's peaceful, it's like 5 people, they show up in giant armored military vehicles with all their riot gear and shit and show up